Okay, so we will start now. So first we will look at ka. This is Hindi ka. So in Tankri you write it with red, write it as ka. I've written bigger for you to see. Write it as ka. So this one is from what we say Dogra Tankri, but I use it from Mandyali Tankri too. By the way, today I'm gonna tell you the Mandyali Tankri, okay? Tankri have many forms, but this is one of that, which is used at my area. So if we were gonna write it as me, we'd go like, my pen. Okay, my pen is not working again. We'll go something like this, this, and come down. I go up, make a loop, go laterally, make another loop, up, then trace back the area, go like this, this and this and this. 1, 2, and 3. Go. The next one is a car, sorry. Car is like this. So you make a line and go. This is car. And in my way you write it as first this, then this, then this, a bit of notch, and this. And you go like that. Then this, like that. And you add these above them. If you need, you can go direct. Instead it have more tracing, it takes more time. So I don't do this way. Ka. Then have ga. Goes like this. You also go like this, used in Kulu, but I will go with this one. So you write it as, in my form, you write it as 1, 2, and 3. So I make a loop, 1, go up, 2, literally, 3, and I should say it's 4, go down 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go. Then we have ka. Ka you write as, make a line like this, then you come down, this, and this. It's ka. In my way we write it as, here, make a W, and come down, and like that. Then I will go again. W, come down, like that. W, come like that. When I'm at this part, you can think of it like, if I'm drawing the sound waves as a same phone, right? It's something like that. This. It's like Russian shell. Then I have Anga. Pretty simple, just like the Vakri. Anga. I will write, but when I write it my way, it gets a bit different. Like this. But first, just as we did in Ka, kind of. And then I add these. Like that. No. You have Cha. For Cha, you write it as, first you come down like this, then like this, and this. Cha. And by the way you write it as, like this, make a rule, and like this. Make this. Now take the rule, like this. Now this one is time consuming. Let's go for a simpler one. 1, and then 2. Make the loop. You came down here. This is 3. Come up 4 and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then 6, 6, 6. You add like that up there. Cha. Then you have Cha. ch is kind of wild, but bear with me. Oh, sorry. You go like this, then like this, then like this. Ch. And you write it my way, it becomes kind of complicated, but bear with me. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then trace this line back. Make a loop 5, and loop 6, and continue like that there. You have 6 steps there. Then go like, when I go for second, I don't make a straight line, I go like curve. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like that. You get it with practice, okay? If you want to do it my way, you can also do your way, okay? Then we have ja. Ja, pretty much like Hindi, not Hindi, but Hinduism home. We write it the way as except there's a bit of modification. This. It's like you go like this, and you trace here back. You come here and make a pie. See, there's a pie here, like that. Ja. Then have cha. Cha, like that, and you try to make Augie's face. You know, Augie and the cockroaches, something like this. Something like this. So you made the Augie's face. Let me add his nose. And the, yeah, now it's Augie. So something like that with the cha. You go like this, this, and this, this, sorry, cha. Then have yeah. Here it's like make that line up there, then like this, a circle here, and like this. Quite complicated. If I write it in my way, its shape changes a bit. Then you go like this, then come all the way down here, make a loop, then move up, make a loop, come down, continue like that, and like this and this. Cover it up. It was quite broad, but let me write it fast. You don't really need to do that up there. I will try not to do that. And this is yeah. Then you have ta. So pretty much like ta out there. Ta. When I write it my way, go like this. See, shape changes a bit. Ta. Then we have ta. Again, pretty much like Hindi ta. Ta. Except the line is ahead a bit, little. Not a bit, quite little. So you go like this. Like this. Ta. Then have da. So da, you write as kind of like E. This is da. So when I write it my way, again it's somewhat like the we made previously, except there's this here. Let's see, 1, 2, and loop. 2 and loop. Loop extends up to here. Goes like that. Da. Then we have ta. Ta you make like this. So it's like LE. So it's easier to write my way. Go like this, and this. Then up there, this, and this. this, this, and this, there, this, and this. Quite easy. Then you are for na, na. If you don't know how to pronounce it, na. So we write it as na. So we will go like 1, 2 in here, and a loop here. 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, it is crying, don't mind that, okay? It's quite badgered one. Badger. It's kind of like, how do I say that? Those irritating kids. Then the. Then you go like 3, the. I'm actually laughing. Sorry, maybe it fell down. Okay. So you have the, and this the, we will go like, again like the 5, what am I doing? The, like this. Simple. It's just like you go, except you don't put these there. Then we have the. For the we go like, actually let me. Okay. So for the you go like, where the fuck is that? Right one. So the is like this. Make this, and this. It's the. And you also have this up there. It's the. You have that nudge out there, okay? So when I write it my way, I go like this, bit of nudge, this, and this. I will show you once again. 1 is sigmoid, continue like that, okay? 2, a bit of nudge, and go up. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like this. This is the. By the way, this the matches the what we say Dogra Tankri Kha. Okay, so when you write Kha in Dogra Tankri, that's like this one. Okay, and the shape of the inside that is different. But we won't be talking about that one here. Then you have the. Whether you go like this and this. The. I'm making them smaller. I will make it a bit bigger. The. It's like ch, you see here, it's like ch, but except it doesn't have, sorry, that line over there. So I will go like, actually if I add that line up there, it becomes a bit attractive. So for writing the you go like this, this, and this. L and small l, big L, small l. So I go up there and I make it curve a bit and go lateral. Then a sharp turn, then loop, and then up there and retrace. Like this. Then I have the. For the, I go like. Actually, I forgot how to go for the. Okay, so for the, you go like. First make a line. Then this like this. And then this. The. Oh, sorry, it's not really the, it's here. So if we go like, actually let me cut it. Go like this. It's the. Write it a bit bigger. The. So we go like this. Th. We might confuse it with kha, except in kha you see here, you have that nudge here. We are going like this and this, right? So this is kha. In the you are not going like this. You can also go straight if you need. Make u and then add these. That's up to you, as you find it to be convenient. Convenience will also come with practice, okay? By the way, then you have na. Na. You write it as this. Come down. Make this and this. No. Let's make it better one. No. When you write it my way, it becomes like this. This and this. Make a loop and then a bit inwards and this. Inward turning sigmoid. Something like this I'm doing here. First I make a loop, then I go for this part. Okay? Now. Then we have pa. So pa will go like this. Pa. And we write it my way. Becomes pretty much like this and this, this and this. Easy. You can go even shorter version on these vowels. That will come down with the practice. Except you aren't adding that line up there. If you add that, it becomes ka, right? But you are doing that here, right? So it's pa. Then have pa. Pa, not fa, it's pa. For fa, you need to add a dot down there, but we are going for pa at the moment, okay? For pa, you have like this, this, and this. Pa. So here we go like this one. Obviously, it's like a wobbly version, like a wobbly version of tha. Sorry, tha. Wobbly version of tha. In tha we were quite crisp, and we also have this here, right? But in this one, we don't have that crispiness here, and not we have this circle here, right? That's missing. Tha. So not sorry, not tha, but pa. Then we have ba. I might show this bit. Okay, never mind. So for ba, you go like this, this, and this. Ba. A bit weird when people also one can run into confusion, but I will try to make it a bit clearer here. Go like this, this, or maybe I shall say go up, this and this. Ba. This is, I drew this loop, go up there and come down. This is ba. Then we have pa. Pa goes like this and this. Pa. Writing it is quite simple. This, this, and you can do this fault. Even I am doing, you might also do it right my way. Pa. Then we have ma. So ma is pretty much like nothing more except it's like this. It's sort of like Tibetan ma. In Tibetan, ma has this, somewhat like this, as far as I remember. So it's the ma. You write it as this and this. You can see it feels like in sham at the moment. Then we have yeah. For year, I was doing the mistake earlier. I had made a year, so you can pretty much tell this say yeah. It's like per. It's like per. Where's per? Okay. It's like per, but except it's more like this, right? And it have the line up there. Let's say in construction it's more like this one. It have line. So line, and it have more of this notch here. So I will try to tell you. 1, 2, 3, 4. I will try to this writing system is a bit complicated, not writing system but my writing style. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I make this part something like this. I go up and yeah, then I draw pretty much like Devanagari Ra. This is Ra, and writing it is quite simple. Loop, then another loop. If you don't want to trace, don't trace, just go like this. Remember, I am doing continuing from here where the loop is, kind of touching it superiorly. Superior means upper. Okay. Then you have la. For la, you go like this. I shall write here like this. So writing is need to is quite simple. Like 1, 2, 3, 4. Sha 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 la. Then you have va. So va is like this. One, you don't have this here. And you don't have this, and it's like this. It appears like the. And that's where you may confuse between ba and va. See, in ba, this part is far away, but in va, this part is close. Here, like this. One, I make this like thing, and then I go like the. This is va. Okay. Then we have sha. It's just like Devanagari sha. So those who are writing in the way of Devanagari or Bengali or any other Aryan language, the way they are written from the upper line, you will have easier time here, quite easier. So I mean, you have overall, depends upon your practice. For my style, we go like this. Make a loop, come down, make another loop, like this. Make a loop, come down, like this. Come down, another loop, like this. And sha, 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 sha. See, I have done quite a lot of hard work in developing this style of writing this. Okay. If you don't want to do this way, no problem. You can go your own way. You can make even your own language, provided that it shall be understandable. Once they understand, it shall be distinct. It shall have distinctions between those words, like I have tried to made here. Okay. Then we have sir. I don't really know how do you pronounce Satkon. I don't really know. I think it's more like sir. I don't really know. So sir, you go like how do we go for it? We go something like this. Right? And there's also nudge here. I am looking sideways because this word is something I don't use a lot. I have notes here and I'm using them a bit, so I have to explain. This one I don't really use a lot. In fact, it doesn't come a lot in the words we use day to day. So, and when you have to write, you go like pretty much like nudge this. Oh, sorry. Nudge this and this. Nudge this and this. Nudge this. I trace it back and this. You can also go like this, but I will go other way. you can go separate parts, like you made pa and then got a line here in between at the medial area. Then you have saw. For saw, you go like this, make a line, and like this. This saw appears more like O, Japanese O. In Japanese, you write O as this. You write somewhat as this. So this is more like O. So it's saw in Tankri. When you have to write it, you write it as my way. You write it as this one. It becomes like na. It becomes like na. Except what happened here is that it's in na. And now you had this floating up there. The loop is in between. Here the loop is below. Then extra add this up there. Now we go for next one. We have two more here. Then we have ha. Ha have two ways of writing. We will go with Mandyali one. So for ha you have like this. Ta, except it's really high. You have one more way in the Jambayali one and the Dogri one. And it's written as this one, like something like, we say, something like this. They write it. So we won't be using this one. We will be using this one. So I will tell you how you go with this one. This. It's like the except this is quite high and will cross. It will make kind of like hearts. And finally you have you go like this and this. And you have to write it my way, go like this. What appears like pa, except it's a bit different in construction and it have those lines up there. Now we will look for the ones I have told you earlier. The fa. When you write it this way. So it's pretty simple. All you have to do is, I forgot how did we write the fa. Literally yeah, right. That. So you write it as like this and this. Okay, and you have to write it my way. You go like this as first, and then this. So now we go for the letters. How we do, not the do we call these vowels? Yeah. So how do we write this? For R, you can pretty much tell it's gonna be like this. A, we draw R, and this letter up there makes it R. I have anything. If I add this, it will sound as R. For example, I can have car. This is car. More emphasis on R. Okay. I mean, in accent you have R anyways, but it's more with more emphasis. Then you have E. For E, you go like, for E, what we call this in E, we call these Biari. I will write down in our language. We call this Biari. B-Y-A-R. Biari. We write it as this, and this. It's E. And this is E. Okay, so I have to write, whenever I will write it on something, it will become as, for E it will be as this one, for E it will be as this. Okay, say I have key, not key but key, I write it as this. And if I have key, you will write it as this, a bit, what can I say, opposite to that of the Devanagari. They have the, what we say, unkda, we call it unkda in our language. N K T A, unkda. So for oo, write it as, let me think of that one to get confused. Oo, it's like this. And for oo, it's like this. Ooh. Whenever I have something here, so I will go like this for oo, this for oo. Pretty much this is goo, this is goo. And see if it comes in between. In that case, I will write these as the oo as this, go up there, trace, and like this. For oo, I will write it as trace and this, trace, make a circle and this. I mean, I said a bit opposite, but you understand. And for E, I write these as this. For E, it's like this. It's kind of like C. For E, you got it. You can just go with 2 dots here if it doesn't fit, okay? You won't be using them as such a lot, okay? I mean, you might be, who knows. Then you have O. We call this Onkda. O K T A. Onkda. So it's like this. This is O, okay? It's A, and we add O up there. Then you have for O, it becomes, okay? It's like that. You don't have any other word for that. Say, if I add ka here, anything you have, it will be as such. For ka, it will be as, you add it here, okay? Go or and go. Then you have So I don't really know the name for at least I haven't come across any of this. So we will try to just kind of guess it. You have anything, you add this, it becomes I haven't really seen it in reality, but we can use it. It's still reviving and in development. Then you have Syari. We call it Syari. S-Y-A-I. For these, we write these as A, in construction we can make it a bit different, okay? If you have anything for making it sound A, you add 1 line there. For making it sound A, you add 2 lines there. If I want to write, say, K, write as K, and for K, write as K. And if you want to write it as it is, you go like this. For A, you go like this with 1 line for A. So these are these words. There are others like halant too. Or halant, if you know in Hindi, it's like, say we say kra, Kripto. I want to say crypto, or buzzwords nowadays. So I want to write crypto in Hindi. How do we write it? Ka, and then I go like this. This is R, a connection of R, E, then half P, T, and O, crypto. And if I don't want to do like this, I can go like K, and at this length, then R, and with E. I might be doing it a bit wrong, but I have been doing like this in school too. And then per, halant, to, crypto. In Tankri too, you have something like this. So if you will go like, if I want to say it in Tankri, or write in Tankri, sorry, I will go like ka, and it's 3. So I will add this 3. Then like this, per, and then to, crypto. So I add these, it becomes crypto, as it would have been crypto, but it becomes crypto, like that. So if you add anything with this to this side, and let me write it nicer, it becomes half the sound. Say I want to write some English word in it, say hospital, hospital, HOSPITAL. So it's hospital, it's hospital, it's not hospital, it's hospital. So I will write it as ha, ha, then we have sa, and then we have this, then we have la. Let's complete this. Ha, sound like ha, sa, p, ta, la, hospital. We don't sound it, need it to sound like that. We need to sound like sp, so we add this here. Sp, hospital, it's still la. So I will add this, it becomes l, hospital. Okay, it doesn't have the inside it. Okay, it's kind of more empty. When you say la, it's full. When you say l, it's empty. So like that. Okay, and back there in Mandyali we call it hospital. We call it hospital in Mandyali. So I will also write that. Ha, so, ta, la, hospital. I didn't put the halant up there, right? Hospital. It's in Mandyali. Okay. Okay, guys. So this was for the